Problem solved. Alright, forgive me. I had to, fix my shit. So, alright. So, as always, we tend to do game testing towards the weekends. Today is a no raid day, no raid day, so we're gonna do a whole bunch of game testing. The first game we are going to start off is Talystro. Talystro? Talystro. It is a dice card game with logic. Unfortunately, it has math, and math is not my strong suit, but you know what? I can deal with it. We'll be fine. But we're gonna give it a go. So, fuck it. Let's go. This is one of many that we have to do today. So, for reference, my current list has 32 on it. And that is of the ones that I have added. That is not including the ones that I have done, which is going to be a second sheet. But, so yes, anyway, we have a lot to do. I have a lot to do. I say we, you guys are coming along on the journey with me. But we're going to start with Talystro and give it a go. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, first little notes. Popping in the game and having your this throws me off. Like that. If somebody wasn't expecting it, that could be really, really bad for motion sickness. Excuse me. Because, yeah, you move too fast, that's... Woohoo! Okay, that is slightly trippy. But, yeah, you move too fast, I would be really careful with that. Especially with people who have motion sickness. Alright, let's look. Your sound is very loud. I've actually had to turn the sound down on my end. Because it's very loud. We'll go through. You might need to add a few more options as far as soundtrack layers, but we'll get to that. I do like how you have a game speed bar. I also like how you have... Okay. There's no scroll bar here, and that text is very small. It's also very odd with this pointer. I would also consider having a toggle for your pointer because of the fact it just might not work for some people. But this text is very small. I'd recommend making that much bigger. Because this, for people who have visual impairments, that might be something that is very small. Not very, like, it is small. So, just little things that you can add. But, first look, it's not too bad. But we haven't even looked at gameplay yet, so let's look at gameplay. Now, I do have my customary mango tea tonight. I'm almost out of my mango tea, which is really sad. It makes me really sad. So I love my mango tea. And that is, like, my thing. Okay, so tutorial. Okay, the enemy is a 4. I can tell that off the bat. Okay. Okay. Hey, Esterin! Welcome in! How are you doing? Which game is yours so I know which one to attack next? I'm kidding. We're not attacking. That would be rude. Okay, so there's a calculator. Work? Aw. Well, hey, you're welcome to come and hang out. We're doing accessibility testing on games for at least the next 7 hours. So, we'll be here. with various temperatures of tea. Right now it's semi kind of warm. And then I have a bottle of regular tea on my desk too. Because I'm a tea person. But, you know, it's probably why me and my better half get along so well. His nickname is Teabagger because he likes Earl Grey tea. Nobody believes him, and they think it's the bagging, you know, the nut bagging. But yeah. Oh no, you're totally fine. You're totally welcome to hang out, lurk, do whatever makes you happy. I'm just happy. Yeah, teabag. Yeah, he is known as Teabagger, because he likes tea bags and he likes Earl Grey tea. I tend to bring him a cup of tea sometimes while he's at work. That scary looking 7. I mean, the 12 looks more scary. I like how the dice is your health. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Oh, I can reroll. Okay. Wunderbar. You prefer coffee? I prefer coffee as well. The problem is me having coffee. It's 1:30 here for me. I tend, keyword is tend, to not drink coffee in my quote unquote morning times because I just I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. Oh hell yeah. You're on the right. I was about to say you're on the right time zone, but I'm on the wrong time zone. So I am USTZ. I'm Central Time in America. So, I like how they have these tools. This tutorial is really nice. It's very well thought out. I really like this tutorial. It's very easy to understand. I'm not struggling with it, is what I'm saying. So, a very, very nice tutorial. I do like it. Okay. That loading screen is very quick. That might be something to just keep in mind. Yeah, so we're doing some accessibility testing. We're doing, I have about 30 games currently that I need to go through. Some of them are not released yet, so I can't do all of them today. Nor do I think we have the time, nor I don't want to sacrifice my brain cells to give incorrect or tired information. So we're going to do part today, part tomorrow. I like to split them up. So as I get more tired, and yeah. It's okay. I look at all manners of games, be it polished, be it not. Like, I'll play anything once. I'll play anything twice. Look, as long as I can have fun with it, that's all that matters to me. Like, that's what matters. Loot box. Okay. I hit attack. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I have to. Oh, you have to match. That's why. That's where I messed up. Okay. Okay. Oh, Esteron! I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. Hey, Spooky! How's it going? Happy Duck Day! Happy Duck Day! I'm kidding. It's ducks. Dude, I did find a game about ducks, though. I did find a game where there was this little guy in a duck with a shark hat. I lost my shit. That was their little logo. Oh my gosh. Don't. It's amazing. I love it. But yeah. So just because I test all manner of games, Esteron, just because your game may not be as polished, that's okay. That is okay. I like all manner of games. There are some that I have played that are really maybe considered quote unquote really rough that I really enjoy. And that's just because they're good. The quality, like the storytelling, the way you go about the game. I would rather see that than worry about polish. Polish is nice. Polish is really nice, but it doesn't do much for me anyway. Like just kind of like, okay, let's re-roll. This is a little shitty. That'll work. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 5 and 8 and 10. Absolutely. If you tell me what it is, tell me which game, Esteron. If you tell me which game, I'll pull it up after this one if you'd like. Today, so I tend to just randomly go through the list, or I go alphabetically. But if you Grimoire Blitz, perfect. I have that one download. Oh, let me check. Of blanks. Okay, sweet. I have it downloaded. I will look at it after this one. Okay. This one, the only thing I would think of is maybe having the dice sound be toggleable. That for example, ADHD people can be a really big like no. What else can I think of? Let's get. Oh, I can't reroll that. Ooh. I can take you though. My game sound is mute. Yes, it is super, super low. Because the full game sound for this is incredibly loud. And it's either I can get it incredibly loud or the balance can be a little funky. And I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. So I am, that is the thing. There's not much sound here. There's really not. Like, if I have it all the way up like this, the problem is, if I then go to the menu, you guys are all gonna get, like, ear shocked because it's so loud. And that is something to keep in mind for this dev. That your menu, your menu is awesome, but your menu is very loud. I would play with the sounds a little bit. It is very loud going into the opening menu. God damn it. We're just gonna end turn because I can't do shit. Okay. 3 plus 5. So yeah, that is something to really keep an eye on as well. When you are your opening menu, you don't want to have yourself so, hey, I want it to be awesome and epic, and that's fine. However, you don't want to burst the eardrums of the people who want to play your game. That's kind of a starting point that I would say. So, how do I, oh, that's, oh, okay, so we started here, that's tutorial. These must be shops? I would include a hover over, maybe, because I can only do so much. Smokey, what's up? Tell me about it. I like to hear about it. I want to hear all the shit. Spill the tea. I'm drinking tea tonight. Spill the tea. Let's go. Tell me about this. I'd love to hear about it. 5 plus 1, 6. Okay. I don't see a way to heal in between like steps. That's something that I'd look into. Figuring out if you want players to just do a full run on health, I would make sure to include that in your tutorial that you can't heal during a run. Because that can be bad. That can be bad. But Smokey, spill the tea. That's what we're here for. We're here to have a good time, and I'll talk to anybody. Let's have a good time. What? What? I'm going to refrain suggesting the acts of violence that I would say to commit, because that would be illegal. Don't commit acts of violence. Yeah, don't commit acts of violence. Got it. No violence. No. No adding to the population or subtracting the population here, friend. I would almost report it to Twitch. If it happened on Twitch and there are messages, I would report it to Twitch. I'd also make sure to block them on Twitch. Like, I would. Yeah. If the person is in a Twitch guild, you could try to talk to... I'm trying to think of, like, what I would say to do here. Sorry, braining. I would say, like, talk to somebody in the guild and let them know, hey, maybe you're not feeling it. It's not a safe environment. Maybe they can talk to them. We have blocked. What? At that point, if it has gone IRL, I would call the cops. You can also file emergency restraining orders as well if you know the person's real name. I know that's kind of less than helpful, but I am trying to think of what advice to give on that would be reasonable, instead of, going the unreasonable route as, yes. I would definitely at least talk to the police, because that is scary. That is really scary. That is scary. Yeah, so this game, oh, you can heal as a... That tracks. Okay, so you can heal. It's just a little complicated, and you only heal once, so... But yeah, I would say talk to the streamer. If the streamer is a member of a Twitch guild, I would go to the Twitch guild and mention something and go, hey, I don't know what would happen, but that is something that you could look into going and seeing if there's anything that could help. If they have any advice. Realistically, though, I would say police are your best bet on that, because it's not okay. It's not okay. I understand. I've had somebody come in here and be persistently creepy. To the point of they made a second Twitch after I blocked them. So, blocking, keeping records of information, going to the police is kind of what I would go with that, because that's scary. That is I am worried. If you need help, please like pop in my Discord. Like, I have experience dealing with stalking and stuff in this realm, and I have resource links. So if feel like you need somebody to talk to or help, please like let me know. Reach out. That's why, like, yes. All right. I do like how it kind of lights up as you go over the cards. That's super nice. Oh God. If you report it to the police, they can do a warrant to whoever the provider, whoever online, to get the real information, as far as I know. But it has to be done by the police. You cannot go and go, hey, this person's harassing me, can I get their information? It has to be, it's either a subpoena or like a information request. So just keep in mind, there are things the cops can't do. Please make sure that if you need to go to the cops, please do so. Ooh, that will not help. 7 3 times. Fuck. 3 times 2 is 6. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay. This is really like Hi, I'm Rose. I'm really bad at math. Math is not my strong suit. How did that be 19? That's kind of weird. But yeah, math is not my strong suit at all. It's something that I will consistently just go, what the fuck is a math? So, no math in my game? Oh my god. I love that. I love that. I'm not the biggest math person, though I can say that I know a little bit of math. I consistently do Duolingo for language, and they have a math function as well. And so I will you might judge me on this, but I do the math because I just like to keep my brain sharp, right? This is something I could see replacing that, because it's a roguelike, it's a dice game. I love dice and card games. So if I can replace Duolingo and do math, oh, you better believe I'm gonna do it. I would rather be playing an indie game that has basic math in it to help keep my mind sharp versus a large corporation Duolingo. So, I really like this. I really like this. It's nice. I just don't like doing math. Which, yes. Which tells you I am not the biggest person. Really not. Math is not my favorite thing, but I can work with it. So I can appreciate this game for making me do math. On top of just, ooh, that movement is very quick. That movement is quick. Halib. What's that? Ah. I'll take this. Some of your movements are very quick. Your card movements. Um, hmm. There are little things I could see you doing, like having an option to slide the cards, stuff like that. Toggling the speed of cards. Uh, Definitely, I will say your menu sound is very loud. I would maybe start with that turned down a little bit instead of being up so high. Um, no worries, Millie. Yeah, I would say the police can definitely they have things that they can do that would be able to let you um like keep yourself safe. That's what I would say, because that is what my biggest concern would be safety in this situation. That is yeah, I would really okay. Okay, I'm not so worried about the flashy stuff on here. It's very pretty minimal for the most part. Um, but yeah, no worries. Like that's what I tend to be. I just tend to be here, hang out, and I've got experience with that. Um, I've had my own issues with people doing dumb things. We'll call it that, shall we? Which I know that may not be the best wording to use here, but yes, I have dealt with my fair share of uh, creepy things, weird things, and you know what? There's definitely resources that can help, and don't let this go. Don't let this go is what I will say. Don't let somebody tell you, oh, you should let this. No, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. That's less than helpful in the situation, and I would dog with a bone this and don't let it go. Okay. Let's get a reroll, shall we? See if we can do anything. The Sleepy 10! He's so cute. I'm sorry, he's gonna die though. I really like the number art. It's so cute. Oh shit. Okay. Mm. Times 4. That'll get rid of the 16. 5 plus 10. And I need an under 3. That'll work. Okay. I really like the demo of this game. The art is really nice. The glow on the finger is nice. I wish you could change the cursor, the hand. That's something that I would consider having a second cursor, so it's more easy for people with visual impairments to be able to adjust. Um, so just little things that I would say to mention. 4 times 4, 16. I need 11. God damn it. Okay. 8. That won't do it. 3. Let's reroll. See if that'll help us. There's no -1. Shit. That's a 9. Okay. That's an 11. We'll take that. That 11 is scary. So 13. Let's roll that up. Because 3 times 2 is 6. Then we only have the 9 to deal with, and I'm okay with that. Flip those. Whoops. There we go. So I do like the fact that this has math. The cards move a little quickly. I'm getting a little bit of, like, my eyes are tired feeling, which is not ideal. But like when my eyes start feeling tired, like you can feel the strain. So just little things that can help make your game a little playable for longer, which helps get more people in. I would maybe see if you could offer a way to slow down the movement, some of the movements. Be it a slower card shuffle, slower movement here. That could impact some people with motion sickness. Little things. I think the color is fine. You might see about adding a colorblind mode as well as a contrast bar maybe. That way people who need the higher contrast, you might have visual impairments, a narrower field of vision, things like that. Little things, really little things. Changing the pointer to having a secondary pointer, like a toggle, be available. Your gonna do this since we're kind of going over all of it. Not having your game start at full volume because it is loud. It is very loud. Having these be bigger. They are very hard to read. And if I take my glasses off as somebody who has glasses and is not very good at seeing things without their glasses, that is really hard for me to read. So, little things. That is partially why I will take my glasses off when testing. It is very common to see me just take off my glasses and go, hey, no math. But yes, I'm very happy that there's no math in Grimoire. That makes me incredibly happy. All right. I'm going to try to play this without my glasses. We're going to try to do a round without my glasses because we have done several rounds with my glasses. And this is part of how I test things. I know it's weird, but all right. So we have your letters are nice, or your numbers are nice and big here. Your font here, I would maybe see about adding a dyslexia friendly font, just because without my glasses, some of these are a little rough, but that's okay. It is still doable. Okay. So that's a 50. No. All right. Let me see if I can do this. So that's an 8. And I put this here, that's a 10. Okay, sweet, sweet. That's a 12. That's too big. All of these are going to be too big. Let's use a reroll. I do like how these seem to carry over. Seems like it makes sense, right? There's the 8. 17. Okay. I do like how you have the hover over. That is nice. Okay. That's good. Okay, okay. Then put this down because it give me a 6. Let's put this down. And it'll take out these two. Oh. Well, it'll take out those two. Okay. And then in turn. Yeah, your card movements are a little rough without my glasses on. Just little things, right? Okay, let's see. It's 11 plus 3. 13. Okay. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. And that's a 5. So we're gonna reroll. Oh, that's perfect. 5 plus 7 and 5 minus 13. Shit. Okay, what happens if I... 16. What? God damn it. Okay. Well, we'll use the shield one turn. Okay. Yeah, your card movements are a little fast. I maybe have a toggle option that just lets them slide up instead of flip. Little things, like I said. Okay, so 14. Okay. That's the second to last one, so we have one more. 12. That should be doable. I do like the art on the numbers. It's the different, you can see the personalities, we'll say. I use that very, I'm not going to say lightly, very loosely, that they have personalities by the fact that they have hats and or sleeping and yes, so little personality things. All right. Enemies between 5 and 18. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put my glasses back on now that we've gone around without glasses. I don't want to make my eyes too tired given we have a lot to do today. All right, so 15 looks like it's wearing pants. I kind of like that. It's cute. That'll work. Okay. This enemy deals double damage. Okay, I wish that text was brighter. This text, I wish that was brighter. Just because it is hard to see. I wish that actually, like, either you had it solid or there was some sort of background to it, because that is really hard to see. And not knowing that there's a mission, that I didn't even know that was a mission, like a required like mission thing. Yeah, that's a little weird, like a little hard. I would make sure to include that in your tutorial. Really? Hell yeah. I'm just glad that I can be here and help. Like, I'm just here and just me. Okay, 15, and I have to come up with 14. Put your best face on me. I'm gonna take this, we're gonna reroll. I doubt it'll do me any good, but yeah. Okay. Ooh. So I have to do a 16. Except they're all invulnerable, so I need a 4. So because 4 plus 5 is 9. That'll get that 9 out of the way. And then we get the 16. I'd make sure you have a, maybe even a flash, because of the, that might be a thing to consider. The little swoosh thing could impact people. And I say could because it depends on the issues that that people have that maybe I don't have. So little things. Little things. Times 3. I'd rather take that one. Let's put it here. Okay. But yeah, your card movements are very, they're very fast. They are fluid. They are fast though. So I'd maybe slow it down just a little bit. Slightly. This die can't be used to attack this. So I can't do it with 5. But I can go 6. 5. 19. 18. 20. Got it. Got it without doing it. Okay, I don't know what. Keeper of the Flame. Okay. I would make sure you have your hover icons visible instead of having them be slightly, you know, how see how it disappears. I would have that just visible like this, kind of. That way people know to look at it without knowing to look at something. How? how no? Do you need another card? Oh, it has to be under. Shit. Okay. Let's go for this. 2. Another card. Another dice. Okay. 6. 6. Minus 1, that's 18. I can take that. Okay. Enter. Fuck, we gonna die. 3, 2. Okay. 28. 2, 3. Okay. I need like 5 times 2. Wait, yeah, that'll hit the 16. We're gonna waste a reroll, see if we can get a... Nah. We're not gonna get a 6. Wait. Wait a second. We can. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, your things move a little fast. Little things to keep in mind. have enough blocks. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I can work with that. Hmm. $15. That'll make $17. $14. Yeah, that won't do shit. Okay. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alrighty. 16, 40, 49, 50, 54. 58, 61, -2. Yeah, you got it. Okay. 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 Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Heck yeah. Yeah, the flip, that's, I wish there was a way to toggle that instead of just having it slide. That way, people with motion sickness, dysautonomia, yes. It, the flip is nice. It just makes my eyes hurt. And if I wanted to play this for an extended period of time, having options for people who have dysautonomia, vision issues, stuff like that, is super important because you won't be able to play your game. Little things that I would all just kind of work on. Yeah, this is my